Hello, everybody. Hi, it's Tuesday. I'm here. I hope you're here. I see you here now. Hello, everyone. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting, as I always do. Like I said before, I'm always running around like a crazy person before these lives, just trying to get sorted. And also, I had a wardrobe malfunction at the last second here. I couldn't get a button, so I had to completely change. So, oh my goodness. Anyways, I'm here. Hi to everybody. Hi from Florida, Virginia, Ontario, Montreal. Oh my goodness, I can't read this fast. Welcome to my live. If you are new watching today, then hi. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you've made it to a live, and I hope you continue to join us every Tuesday. I come live every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Pacific, noon Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. My wardrobe malfunction. It wasn't an earring. Believe it or not. It's always an earring. I always get stuck in jewelry and all sorts of things. Yes, you guys, look, I have cabinet doors. I have more shelving. I've pretty much finished my, at least the cabinets. Oh, my desk. You guys want to see? I have a desk. I have a lamp. There's still stuff to do. I want to put I'll probably put that piece of art. Hi. I'll probably put that little piece of art up here. I might put don't mind my toolbox over there. I might put a little couch sitting nook in the corner. I still need a chair for my desk that I can't sit yet, so I need to go find a chair. But I'm feeling so much better. The boxes are gone. The space is clean. And oh my goodness, that's right, you guys. I need a mirror. I need a mirror in the corner so you can see the robber coming into the house. That's right. The rug is so soft. Yes, I almost had a nap on this rug the other day because it is a very cushy, cozy rug. I love it. Anyways, I am very excited about the space finally coming together. I finally had time over the Mother's Day weekend to actually do something. So I feel good. Anyways, what am I wearing? I know you guys have been asking. This is one of my very favorite styles lately. I absolutely adore it. This is Winston by Beltress in the color Butterbeer Rooted. I just love the natural blowout kind of feel it has. It just makes me feel special. But it's from their Luxe SE collection, and I just love it. I'll do a little spin for you. You got the lace front, full monofilament top. So you can part this anywhere you want. This is called Winston, Winston. Winston. It's very bouncy. You're right. Bouncy, lots of volume. There is a little bit of permatease in the closed wefting here. So just to keep that in mind. Did I do anything to it, or is this straight out of the box? I have not done anything to this other than take out the zigzag part. Other than that, I've not added heat. I've combed it through, but essentially this is what it's kind of like. Okay, let me take this off. Hi, Blue Sky. Nice to have you on here. This is the color Butterbeer Rooted. It's a nice, just dimensional, neutral, leaning a little bit cooler blonde color. Winston is your favorite. You have 3 colors. Lucky duck. I would love Winston in more colors. But I just have the one. Okay, let's talk about the live today and what we've got going on. We have 2 of Aesthetica's newer styles that we're going to start off with. We can get those for 40% off. We have the Tressallure Blondes plus the Tressallure 3 newest colors that just came out a week and a half ago. We have Envy's brand new Atelier Swiss cap styles. So there's 5 of those you can get for 40% off. We have the Amore styles because we can't get enough of the Amore. We have all of the brand new European Belle Tress City collection. So last week, I think I showed you half of them, but this week I'm going to show all of the European collection that are for pre-order. They're all on pre-order right now, but they are here so that we can all lay our eyes upon them, see what they're like. And then I have some discontinued Belle Tress that you can get for 50% off. Pre-order, people. That's right, melodic citrus. Those European collection is it's a pre-order. Let's make that very clear. Okay, let's get started. You guys, you know what? Me and my nail issues. I broke another nail. I have another stubby finger. Look how silly that looks. And it's always that one finger. I don't know why it's always that finger, but it's always that finger. Yeah, destiny. Grumpy Moose. There's no blends today. Yes, orange tea. Nubby is back. Nubby is back to join us, but that's makes it all the more fun with little Nubby around. Every single time, maybe my nail is super flat. I don't know. It doesn't look super flat. It looks kind of curvy. I think I don't know. I think originally in the last like couple of months since I've been moving and like opening boxes and like doing all sorts of things, I think my hands have been put to use a lot lately. And also with like building these cabinets and like getting everything up, I think maybe that might be the case. Okay, this is Phoenix. Phoenix, you guys. Left monofilament part, extended temple to temple lace front. That finger is the first point of contact. You're right, it is the longest finger. So that's probably why. You have your open wefted cap. We don't have any velvet ear tabs here or felt ear tabs or silicone. It's just a standard ear tab. Nothing too special there. But we have your extended felt nape and Velcro adjusters. So you can get Phoenix today for 40% off. This is a heat-friendly synthetic fiber. And this is in the color Chrome RT1B. Is that glass on my new shelves? Yes, I do have some glass doors here and then open cabinets up top. But I feel so much better with the doors on because now I've been able to also like organize all the wigs I have to show you guys. And I can get rid of all the boxes I have. Okay, here's Phoenix. Look how sweet Phoenix is. I love this like effortless wave pattern on Phoenix. It's adorable. Low density, no permatease. So if you are looking for if you're someone, okay, let me restart. What am I trying to say? If you are someone who likes a little bit longer hair, but you're looking for something for the summer, this is a good style to choose due to the low density, due to the no permatease. And it's just overall a lightweight feel. You're having a hard time deciding between Phoenix and Mod. You know what? It's tricky business out there, isn't it? I did do a reel the other day, like on Instagram and Facebook, that shows and talks about the difference between Phoenix and Mod and also Decadent Diva. So if you go back on Facebook or Instagram, I do have a video about it. And I will be showing Mod again today too. And I just did that video maybe like 5 days ago. I don't know. Okay, so again, this is the color Chrome RT1B. So this color, it is like a silver white kind of grayish color. However, the nice thing with Phoenix is that it also has a little bit of a light brown in it to sort of soften it up and give it more of that natural, almost transitional gray tone. But we do have dark roots. So I know there's some people out there who don't like the dark roots on grays, or some of you do. Okay, so again, this one's Phoenix. Phoenix also is a really great style for an updo, by the way. So let me get it up for us to see. You love when grays have brown. I do too. I do too. It makes it just feel like a little bit more natural. Okay, anyways, here's a cute little updo. Looks great in an updo. Also looks great in... Oh man, thanks guys. Thanks for my rating. Also in a half up, half down. Can't see my smaller clip, so we're just gonna do my large clip. Okay, here's Phoenix. Cutie patootie, 40% off. All right, what else we got? You made it, Golden Lettuce, welcome. Cool on the clips, trying them out now. Yes, you gotta try out some clips. Definitely need to accessorize your wigs. It's fun to, or let me go back further. When I was just starting out my wig journey, I didn't realize you could like style your wigs. I didn't realize you could, you know, put them in ponytails, put them in any sort of style other than what they were, but you absolutely can. So use the clips, use all the things to make it more exciting. Let's see. Oh, we're talking about roots, I see in the chat. I know someone earlier said that the roots screamed wig. You know what? I feel the opposite. I feel like the roots make it look even more natural, but we all have our own preference. Okay, but I do understand how maybe on a gray color, roots would be confusing and how that could make it scream wig a little bit if you think about it, because when your hair is gray, you're not necessarily going to be growing dark. So maybe that's what the commenter was referring to, that those roots maybe make it seem like it would be a wig. Anyways, but overall, I love roots. Yay, roots. Okay, next style. Okay, with Clover. Clover by Estetica. We have a full monofilament top here. You have your extended temple to temple lace front. Will I show Helsinki? I will show Helsinki. Yep, I will show all of the European collection. Open wefted cap here on Clover. What's the longest wig I have? I don't have it on hand, but something like Stay the Night by Raquel Welch is very long, or Stay Out Late by Gabor. Those are very long, straight, like almost down to here. They're pretty long. Open wefted cap and Gaia. Yeah, Gaia is very long. Extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. What brand am I featuring today? Currently, I have Estetica, but we'll also be showing some Tress Allure, some of Envy's new styles, some Amore, and Belle Tress. Okay, here's Clover. Clover also, another great summer wig, great summer style, lightweight, low density, no permatease. So cute. That is right. Let me do a spin. Thank you, Precise Scrub. I did my cabinets over the weekend. Finally got them all done. Where did I get my cabinets? This IKEA, you guys. These are all IKEA. These are the Billy bookshelves, and then the Billy extenders up here. And then these are the cabinet doors. There's a few different types of cabinet doors you can get, but all IKEA. Okay, so again, this one is Clover. Clover R1226CH. So the CH on this color stands for chunky highlight. So that's going to mean you're just going to see a little bit more of a definition between the lighter color and the darker color, and you're going to see more of that chunky highlight. So again, this is Clover by Estetica. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. This does have a bang on it, so you could bring it forward. It is a little bit long to bring it forward, so you could cut it if you need to. But it's also, you can part this on the side. Hi, Fuzzy Tea. Clover is mono top, yes. So I'm just showing now how you can part it on the side if you want. So it's a full monofilament top. There's no permatease on Clover. It's a pretty low density and very lightweight. So you can part it to the side. You can give yourself more of that side swept bang. And of course an ear tuck. And again, this is the color R12 26CH. So a 12 is gonna be more of a light brunette color, and your 26 is more of this neutral to golden blonde there that you see in those chunky highlights. Okay, and then let's do a center part just so we can see that. And then the bangs are long enough to be able to bring them to the side. Will a wig stay on if you are in a naked Jeep? Is that the same thing as a Jeep with no top? Yes, it will. I've been in convertibles many a time and my wig has stayed on just fine. Topless. Yes, a topless. Will your wig stay on if it's topless? Yes, it will. Okay. Moving on. Hi, guys. All right. Oh, you know what? I am really excited to tell you that we're just gonna jump right into our first giveaway. So if you are here right off the bat, then yay you, because you get to enter this giveaway for a $100 gift card. So we are doing a giveaway right off the bat, pretty much, sort of. I mean, 25 minutes in. Have we already been doing this for 25 minutes? 20 minutes, no, 17 minutes. I'm not looking at the right time. Anyways, enter the giveaway. You can see it up in the top here. You'll be able to see a little spot where you can enter the giveaway, enter your email address in there, and then you're entered. Just make sure you don't enter your email address into the chat because that's not going to enter you into the giveaway. And just a reminder to anyone watching over on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, if you're over on our social media channels, first of all, hello to everybody over there. I don't see your comments, by the way. So if you're trying to ask me questions, I don't see them. You can come on over to shaquelle.com or shaquelle.ca, where this live is being streamed there. And that is where you can enter the giveaway. So if you come on over to our website at shaquelle.com, you'll see this live just being streamed that you can click on, and that is where you'll be able to see the giveaway. So we are doing a giveaway right now for a $100 gift card. Hello to everyone just joining. It's nice to have you here. You're traveling, but you made it on. Amazing. Thanks for making the time for us. Okay, as you guys are entering this giveaway, I'm going to show you guys the next style. Is Decadent Diva similar to Selfie Mode? I mean, similar in the sense that they are a similar length and they both have waves, but overall, no. Decadent Diva has curtain bangs in the front they're very substantial curtain bangs that frame your face, whereas Selfie Mode is just all one length. You have no layering at all in that one. Selfie Mode is also a lot of hair and it has permatease and it's an open wefted cap. Whereas Decadent Diva is a little bit lower density, is made with lighter weight fiber, and it's just not as much hair. No permatease as well on Decadent Diva. Okay, hopefully that answered your question. Okay, next I have Flawless Waves, and this is in the color Biscotti Blonde, which is Tressler's newest color. What is permatease? I always get asked this question on my lives, and I'm always happy to answer it because I know that we have lots of newcomers in here. So to anyone who knows what permatease is, sorry you have to listen to my spiel again, but to everyone new here, I will give a quick spiel and also let you know that on my YouTube channel, I have a couple videos that you can go and watch that I talk all about permatease with. So you can go to Shaquelle YouTube or just search Shaquelle permatease and you'll see probably 2 videos pop up that give you the pros and cons of permatease and just what permatease is all about. But permatease is essentially permanent teasing that is done to the root of a synthetic fiber on some wigs, more specifically on some open wefted wigs. These are wefts right here. And the permatease is, excuse me, permatease, like I said, permanent teasing. Like when you have your own hair and you want volume, a lot of the time you might take your hair, take a comb and back comb it to give it that teased look at the root so you have more volume. And that's kind of what permatease is on synthetic fiber on an open wefted or wefted wig. It gives you volume, it gives you shape, and it gives you a little bit of structure to your style, but it also has the ability to kind of hide the wefting on your cap. And so it's good for a lot of reasons, but sometimes people don't love it because it also makes it feel too poofy for them. Whereas some people love it because they do like having bigger hair. Anyways, there's a lot to know about permatease, so go watch my videos as well. Okay, so this is Flawless Waves, you guys, in the new color Biscotti Blonde. So we have a 19, a 23, and a root of a 12. So we're gonna have a light brown root on this. So anyone who's looking for just that more subtle root, this one's good for that. And then we have a 19 and a 23, which is gonna be sort of a neutral blonde and a bit of a cooler blonde. This is going to have a permatease top, so there's no illusion of scalp on Flawless Waves. There's also no lace front. There's just your soft felt band at the front there. You have your open wefted cap, your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and your Velcro adjusters to adjust your circumference. So even though you don't have a lace front on Flawless Waves, you have bangs. And the bangs can hide the fact that we don't really have much of a hairline. Okay. So if you're into like shaggy, kind of a bob look, then this one's fun. Okay, heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Let me show you the tag again. So you have your heat-friendly fiber. It's called Flawless Waves in the color Biscotti Blonde. So this is a new color that is actually only available on 4 styles. Flawless Waves, Poised, Razor Cut, Shag, and what else? Oh, and on Brushed Pixie. So this color is available only on 4 styles right now. Let me give you guys a little spin. So like I said, this has a light brown root. So the rooting on here is not going to be as stark and substantial as other rooting you might see, which is a lot of people love that. So this also is cute if you kind of pin it back a little bit. So again, this is called Flawless Waves. Flawless Waves in the color Biscotti Blonde. Here it is, pinned back, half up, half down, really cute. Or just down. I'd say this is more of a neutral color. You have a little bit of, it's neutral leaning a bit cool. If you like Shaded Biscuit by Raquel Welch, this has similar tones in it as Shaded Biscuit does, but lighter rooting. Will I be showing any brunettes? I will have some brunettes to show today. So yes, very, if a brunette, it would be rocker vibes. It would. All of these like shaggy styles are very rocker chick. Okay. The new branding for Tressalure, yes, they've been doing an excellent job. They've been doing a great job. All their new colors, all their new styles have been awesome. So again, this one that I just had on is called Flawless Waves, and in the color Biscotti Blonde. We have a lot of shaggy styles. Yes, very easy to throw in and go with those shaggy styles for sure. Okay, their workshop at the retreat was awesome. Yes, they were great, weren't they? All of the brands that came and supported us at the retreat, they all did an awesome job. We're very grateful that they were able to come and support us and hold those amazing sessions for you guys. Okay, thank you, Pineapple Sunset. This is Poised, and this is also a new color called Blondie Chai. So here's our tag for it. We have a 14, a 23, and a root of an 8. So your 14 is going to be sort of a neutral, little bit of a golden blonde. 23 is going to be a more cool blonde, more ash blonde. And then we have a root of an 8, which is a medium brown. So this root is a little bit darker. The giveaway. Let's see who won the giveaway. Thanks, guys. Like I say, what would I do without you? Fuzzy Burger 54. You won a $100 gift card. Okay, thank you guys. Seriously, where's my brain? I don't know. Anyways, I am so excited for you, Fuzzy Burger. I'm going to get in touch with you through email. We're going to get you all sorted out. I love the name Fuzzy Burger. Doesn't sound very appetizing, but it sounds cute also. Anyways, Fuzzy Burger, I will send you an email. And for the rest of you, you know the drill. We're going to have more giveaways. We have 3 more giveaways today. So stay tuned for your chance to win. And we're going to carry on. This one here, what did I say? What am I showing? This is Poised. Poised has the same cap as Flawless Waves that I just showed. It's that basic cap. You have that permatease top here, no monofilament features, no illusion of scalp, or no lace front, just that felt line at the front there. The benefit to having no lace front is that it's going to be a little bit more comfortable. So anyone with those sensitive skin, sensitive scalps, then you're going to love the feel of this as opposed to the feel of maybe a scratchy monofilament on the lace, but then you don't get that illusion of a hairline. Then you have your open wefted cap, your extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. You missed the giveaway. You guess you can't multitask. As well as salty ketchup, we've got more giveaways. And you know what? Apparently I can't multitask either because I completely forgot we were even doing a giveaway. Slipped my mind. But that's why I have you guys here to tell me. Tell me how to do my job. Yeesh. Okay. Here is Poised. Hold on. Okay. Here's Poised. Poised is super layered. You have a really gorgeous kind of silhouette going on with Poised. It kind of gives like longer ignite vibes a little bit. She's a cutie. All right, let me spin. If you ever would like bangs, you are able to cut bangs in it just by bringing it forward. The hair can easily come forward, or the fiber can easily come forward, and you could cut yourself a bang. Just like that. You would do a better job though at making it look better, but there's a little Amanda bang for you. But you can definitely put bangs in it. Someone was asking, is this asymmetrical? It is not asymmetrical. It's pretty pretty much the same on each side. CEO vibes, yes. But it is a little bit of that A-line cut. So shorter in the back and longer in the front. So asymmetrical would mean that one side is longer than the other, whereas an A-line cut means that the back is a bit shorter and the front is a bit longer. Okay, here is your no lace front. So just keep in mind that this is not a style you would likely want to pin back, because then you look like this and that is just your dead giveaway for a wig. So you would probably just want to keep all the fibers in front, especially in this kind of swoopy kind of vibe going on at the front. Or of course you can, like I said, cut bangs. Anyways, this one is Poised. And this is in the new color Blondie Chai. All right, off she comes. And I have one more new color for us from Dress Lore. All right. You're welcome, Fancy Berry. I know sometimes some of you don't understand what I'm saying, or you don't understand the words that come out of my mouth. So showing the tag is definitely helpful. Okay, air styler recommendations. I like, which air styler should you get, do you mean? I like the Envy 3-in-1 air styler. That's a good one. Okay, this one is brushed Pixie. So same cap. So your same basic cap here, just your permatease top here, your just felt at the front, no lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and your Velcro adjusters. So this is brushed Pixie in the color Brondy. So Brondy, you're gonna have a 10, a 16, and a root of an 8. So a 10 is gonna be a light brown. A 16 is going to be sort of a medium neutral blonde color, and then a root of an 8. So you're gonna have a medium brown root. But it's very, when you have a root on an already kind of brunette wig, the root is very subtle and it almost just gives the appearance of a grown out highlight that we have here. So this is the color Brondy and on the wig called Brushed Pixie. And I know I don't wear a ton of pixies, but this one's kind of cute. Yeah, this does have a very dimensional look to it. And like I said, it's called Brondy. I do feel like it is more of a brunette with lots of blonde highlights in it. So the blonde highlights do come in strong, but you can definitely see those blonde highlights. All right, you can kind of bring the sideburns kind of behind your ears if you want, and it doesn't expose the ear tabs too much actually. Or you can bring them in front. You can brush the bangs to the side, or you can have them come forward. I feel like for me, I need them to come forward. Is there permatease in it? Yes, there is. So we do have permatease on top. This is a basic cap and your whole top section here is a permatease top. So there's no illusion of scalp, but I do find that on something like a pixie cut like this, you don't really necessarily need monofilament or a part line, because like you can sort of mess this up and you don't even have a part line. So you don't need to have that definition. So having monofilament on top isn't necessarily needed. So there you have it. But yeah, you do get some volume on this that you can play with. work into it, and it's kind of cute. Or that looks a little floofy. Looks a little floofy up there. Or you can bring it down. Let's kind of soften this look a little bit, so you can be a little bit more sophisticated, less funky. Is that better? Is that better? It depends what look you're going for. Either the floofy look or the toned down look. Spike it. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know. You could. We could. You get some products, you could definitely do some spiky business. And that could be kind of fun, right? I don't know. I don't know what your jam is. Maybe you're into that. Whatever you want. It's your life. You go and live it. Okay, so again, this one is brushed Pixie. Oops, wrong side. Brushed Pixie in the new color Brondy. Ooh. So I just introduced 3 new colors from Terra Amore, and these colors are available only on 4 styles: Poised, Flawless Waves, Brushed Pixie, and Razor Cut Shag. So that went for the Blondie Chai, the Brondy, and the I forget. And the Biscotti Blonde. So the color and style right now that I have on my head is Brushed Pixie in the color Brondy. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the Razor Cut Shag with me. I do not. I was only sent these 3, just mostly so I could show the 3 colors. All right, you're looking for pixies with no permatease. Take a look at Ellen Villa's pixies. Ellen Villa makes really great pixies, and they don't always have permatease. Okay, now we're gonna jump into the 4 new blonde colors, or I shouldn't say new, it's been since like last month. 4 new-ish blonde colors that Terra Amore came out with, starting with, this is a Beachwave Magic and Sand and Sun Lighted. All right, I am not showing the new genre no pixies today, but those will come soon in a live coming soon. Okay, full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, this is Beachwave Magic in Sand and Sun Lighted. This one is a kind of a platinum, a very creamy, light platinum, not like an ashy white platinum. This is like a creamy platinum with some golden blonde throughout it. I love this one. There's just a little bit of permatease in this, not too much, kind of around this section here. There is a little bit. This is lighter and warmer than Shaded Biscuit. There's a lot more golden tone to this than a Shaded Biscuit. Okay, I love this one in a half up, half down. I can show you that soon. This is made with Terra Amore's realistic heat-friendly fiber, which is their fiber that's kind of shaped like a tube, and it's about 40% lighter than, or lighter weight than other heat-friendly synthetic fibers. This is 40% off, yeah. Is it easy to maintain? Any heat-friendly synthetic fiber is kind of tricky to maintain. Well, it depends actually. Any straight heat-friendly synthetic fiber is very easy to maintain. You just take any type of heat, go through it, and you're gonna get any frizz gone. Any wavy heat-friendly synthetic fiber is hard. It's hard to maintain because anytime you put heat on your fiber, it's going to straighten it. So you have to make sure whenever you add heat to it, you're still trying to curl it and follow the curl pattern. So again, this is Beachwave Magic in Sand and Sun Lighted. All right, here's a little half up, half down with my giant clip because that's all I have. So you can bring these bangs forward. What's my personal favorite short to mid-length wig? Right now, my personal favorite short to mid-length wig, kind of sitting around here, is Faren by Amore. I love it. It's a hand-tied cap. It's super comfortable. It's super natural, nice and bouncy. Okay, this one fits very true to average, you guys. So I find that the majority of tressailor styles, pretty much every tressailor wig I've ever put on, fits very true to average. Okay, this has your lace front on it, so you can pull this off of your face. There's no gray in this color, no. It's all just like a creamy platinum blonde with golden blonde highlighting throughout. So you have this full monofilament top, so you can part this anywhere you'd like. You're seeing pink on this? Sorry, my comments got funny. There's no pink. Maybe if I back up a little bit, that'll help. Faren is by Amore, F-A-R-R-E-N. Yeah, no pink. No pink. Maybe if I come up closer, you can see. Hi, Sherry. Okay, so again, that was Beachwave Magic by Tressailleur in the color Sand and Sun Lighted. Okay. It's a warm, that's a warm color. Yeah. It's very light and bright, but overall it leans warm, especially with all the golden tones in there. I always say that that one just reminds me of sunshine. It makes me feel so warm when I wear it. Okay, up next, another one of Tressailleur's new blonde colors, or new-ish, I should say, is Almond Cream. So this is the color Almond Cream. This is going to be a neutral, leaning warm. Your Siri just answered when I said hi, Sherry. Well, that's silly. Those Siris are funny. This is a neutral leaning warm color. We do have a little bit of the number 27 in here, which is more of a strawberry blonde. So it does warm it up a little bit. And then you're gonna have also a 10, which is like a light brown. And this is Eurochic. So you have your full monofilament top, your extended temple to temple lace front, your open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Okay, this is another one of those good kind of summer bobs. All right, getting all situated here. So again, this is Eurochic. Here's our tag. Eurochic in Almond Cream, 10/27/88 R6. So you have a medium brown root. You have a light brown in here, which is at 10. 27 is more of a strawberry blonde. And then an 88 is sort of that neutral, natural blonde that you see in here as well. So this one has that lace front. You can pull it off of your face. This one has a teensy bit of permatease just in like the top bit of your wefting here, but you don't have it in the bottom part of the wefting, just a little bit at the top, not very much though. You can part this anywhere. I'm sure you can see this one is a little bit of a face flopper with this left part here, but easy to fix with a bit of heat, or this is a center part. So this one is the cap baggy or snug to your head. The cap part I have a little bit of extra cap, so it's not super snug to my head. Overall, this is fitting very true to average. I would need to bring the adjusters in just a little bit for me and my petite head. I have a 20.5 inch circumference. Oh, we're shedding a little bit today. 20.5 inch circumference, 11.5 inches front to nape, and 11.5 inches ear to ear. So my measurements are all petite size. Most wigs I put on are a little bit big for me, but they are very wearable if I bring in the adjusters. Divine Blonde. Yes, you could all, I'm sure all of you could recite my measurements. You all know my measurements. You know my face measurements better than I know my face measurements. Like, I still can't memorize my hairline to chin measurement. Oh, an ear tuck. Sorry, I can do an ear tuck. And I definitely cannot measure or remember my my neck length. This is Eurochic by Tressalure. So the ear tuck on this one, like, I feel like this is low to medium density. Like, it's definitely not a low density. We're leaning a little bit more on the medium density. But you have really lightweight fibers. I find an ear tuck on this one. I don't love an ear tuck on this one, to be honest. Not feeling it. All right. Hopefully that helped. Did I turn and show you back? All right. Yeah, no, it doesn't look quite right with an ear tuck. Yeah, not so much. So I'm glad we tested that out, especially if you are an ear tucker and you live off the ear tucks, then maybe Eurochic isn't the one for you. Beachwave Magic, low to medium density with a teensy bit of permatease in it. And same with Eurochic too. So this is the brand Tressalure. I'll show you, hold on. Tressalure. All right. Ooh, this one's pretty. So this one is the coolest color that they came out with, the most ashy looking color. It's called Moon Dust. And this is in the color, in the wig called Picture Perfect. Moon Dust is really pretty. So Picture Perfect has a full monofilament top, same as the last two I've been showing you guys, Eurochic and Beachwave Magic. But again, this one's Picture Perfect. You have your extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape with Velcro adjusters. Okay, here is Moon Dust. Moon Dust, it is a really ash blonde. There is the number, here, let me show you the tag. So you have the numbers 36, 25, 23, and a root of a 6. So your root of a 6 is going to be a medium brown, but you have that 36 in here, and a 36 is a blend of a brown and a gray kind of all mixed together. So they do have a little bit sprinkled throughout here of the gray because of that 36. There's not a lot, but there is a little bit which helps to add to the ashiness of this. And then you have your kind of cool ash blonde colors in it as well. Okay. How similar is this to Butterbeer Blonde? This is much cooler. Here, I actually have Butterbeer Blonde, or this is Butterbeer Rooted, I should say, which is very similar to Butterbeer Blonde. So you can see a lot more warmth in Butterbeer than in Moon Dust. Okay, is it just me or is there a staggering of my voice? I don't know, maybe you, maybe refresh your screen. I hope my own voice isn't staggering. I think it sounds pretty normal. So this is made with Tressalure's realistic heat-friendly fiber. Again, it's that heat-friendly fiber that's made into the shape of like a tube. So it's nice and lightweight. There's your lace front on this color and this style. And you can part this anywhere you want. So you have that full monofilament top, which allows you for all the parting space on top. How long is picture perfect? I don't know. Let's see. Eurochic does come in moon dust. Yes. Okay. I will measure it from my slightly left part. So if you measure just slightly off, we are reaching about, what is that? 15 inches from just slightly off center. I saw someone ask to do a ponytail. Let's do a ponytail. I like ponytails in Picture Perfect. And every time I do ponytails, I always leave the fiber over top of my ears because I do not have my own hair to blend in. So keep it in front of my ears and then pull it back, pull some fiber out. And this one does have some layering in the front, which I prefer when it comes to doing updos or ponytails or half up, half downs. Just makes it look a little bit more natural in the front. All right, we're getting there. Density is a low to medium density. Teensy bit of permatease. But the fiber is very lightweight. Okay. See, cute ponytail for this one. Make sure you're pulling the nape down after you've done your ponytail because your nape will ride up when you put your ponytail in. So pull the nape down and also pull the fiber out just a little bit so that it almost like bumps over so you're not exposing your edges there. So really cute for a ponytail. Someone wanted to see almond cream. I can show you almond cream. 10, oh my gosh, thanks guys. Okay, here's almond cream. Almond cream is much warmer than moon dust. All right. So again, I'm wearing Picture Perfect. And this is in the color Moon Dust, which is going to be your coolest color. Will the ponytail leave a crimp in the wig? Honestly, not really. If you're doing the same thing every single day, yes, maybe. Or if you're wearing it in like hot sun all day long, maybe. But that would also be like if you're using like an actual like elastic. I don't like using elastics all the time. I like scrunchies because they're just a little bit more gentle on the fibers. Okay. But I do lots of ponytails. I also do lots of buns. I love doing low buns. This one would be good for a bun too. A low little messy bun. Anyways, it's totally fine to style your wigs. Can the scrunchie fall out with the fiber? I mean, it can if you aren't tying it tight enough, but overall, no, it won't. As long as you're doing enough rounds with it, it's not going to fall out. All right. I've got one more blonde to show you. How does the cap fit your 22.5-inch? Cap fits very true to average. I feel like because there's a lot of stretch to the cap, you will be okay with the with having 22.5. But also just keep in mind that, remember, it's not only about your circumference when it comes to measurements. It also has a lot to do with your front to nape, especially, and your ear to ear, because maybe you have like a bigger head, you know what I mean? Like a bigger head as opposed to bigger circumference. And if your front to nape measurement is too big, then even if the circumference fits you, you still won't be able to pull it forward, and it's going to be sliding back on you a lot. So just keep in mind that all the measurements do matter. Okay, this is my last blonde to show you. And because this is my last blonde to show you from Tress Allure, we're gonna do another giveaway. Look at that, 2 giveaways in the first hour. We're gonna do another $100 gift card. So that giveaway is gonna pop up on your screen very shortly. When it does, you'll be able to see it up here where you can click on it, enter your email address, and win a $100 gift card again. So also a reminder to anyone over on social media to come on over to shaquelle.com, and that is where you can enter the giveaway. And that is also where I can actually see your comments. If you're over on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, I can't see your comments. So if you're asking questions, we do have a moderator over there who tries her best to get in there, but I personally cannot see your questions. Okay, this here is Sizzle. I'm going to show you Sizzle while you enter the giveaway, and I'm going to try to remember about the giveaway after today. You have your monofilament top, your extended lace front, open wefted cap here, your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. All right, so Sizzle here is in the also newer-ish new color called Cashmere Cream. This is going to be a neutral, leaning a little bit cool, blonde color. Let me show you the tag. Sizzle and Cashmere Cream, we have an 18, a 16, and a 22. So you're gonna have a nice neutral, almost a little bit of a golden blonde, and then you have some cooler tone blondes in here as well with that medium brown root. Okay, so again, this is Sizzle, one of my favorite longer wigs. Sizzle is lovely. Do a spin. So this one also fits very true to average. And as someone who has a petite head, I do always find that wearing this wig grip underneath makes it fit even better and makes it feel pretty secure. So even though it is an average size cap and I measure my head is a bit smaller, it still fits okay with that wig grip on. All right, there is your lace front. Do you need to trim the netting at the front of the wig before you wear it? Not necessarily. So all of the wigs that we sell at Shaquelle typically, for the most part, come pre-cut, ready to wear. But if you are feeling like you want to trim them back even more, you absolutely can. You don't have to, but again, it's all about your personal preference and how you're feeling wearing the wig. And if you feel like it's still a little bit too long for you, you can definitely cut it back a little bit. All right, so again, this one is Sizzle. This is made with the realistic heat-friendly fiber from Tress Allure. So it's that lightweight tube-shaped fiber that is going to be about 40% lighter weight than other heat-friendly synthetic fibers. Can you trim the front lace if it's fraying? Yeah, so if it is starting to fray, you can just trim it a little bit and that's okay. When is the store open in Dallas? Hopefully mid-June. Hopefully by mid-June. It's been taking a little bit longer, but we are getting there. So if you guys are in Texas, is anyone in Texas? Because if so, we have our Dallas store opening in mid-June, hopefully. We also have our Kansas City store We also have 3 stores in Canada. We have Edmonton, Ottawa, and Oakville, plus our Vancouver store is going to be opening very shortly as well. So if you guys are in any of those provinces, if you're in British Columbia, Alberta, Ontario, super easy to get to those stores if you're willing to drive a little bit. Or if you're in, falling over, or if you're in Kansas City and Dallas. So again, this is Sizzle in cashmere cream. All right, this one I love in a ponytail. You have that layering in the front to help you kind of hide any of the hairline if you want to. Makes it look a little bit more natural. I also really like putting this one in a bun. Baseball cap would be cute with this one too. But yes, this one is also great in a bun. I like wearing buns. I have a baseball hat or a bee hat. I have a bee hat. Hold on. Definitely put this in a hat as well. All right. Someone wanted me to show, which color did you want me to show this next to? I missed it. Some of these comments go flying by so fast. Perhaps almond cream. It might have been almond cream. So cashmere cream here. Yes, we'll do the giveaway. You guys have like 30 more seconds to enter. Here's almond cream and here's cashmere cream. Both are neutral, but cashmere cream leans cooler, almond cream leans warmer. All right, so let's finally see who won our $100 gift card. Fuzzy candy. Okay, I'm sorry, didn't we just have a fuzzy burger win last time and now we have a fuzzy candy? We have all the fuzzy peoples. That's amazing. Fuzzy candy, congratulations to you. I am going to send you, it's a fuzzy day. And suddenly, as soon as we go on to the next thing, everyone's going to change their name to Fuzzy Biscuit, Fuzzy Apricot. Everyone change their name to Fuzzy. Congratulations, Fuzzy Candy. I'm going to send you an email. So we'll get you all sorted out with your gift card. And for everyone else, we still have 2 more giveaways to go. So congratulations to you and good luck to everyone else as we continue. Okay, so that is it for all my Tressallure styles. Next up, I'm really excited to show you guys Envy's newest additions to their lineup here. Envy, hold on. Envy has taken what they call their number ones. So they've taken 5 of their most popular styles, their most popular synthetic styles, I will say, regular synthetic, not heat friendly, regular synthetic. They've taken 5 of their most popular synthetic styles and they have put them on their new Atelier Swiss caps. So these are their new hand-tied caps. And they have taken everybody's favorite, Charlotte, and put it on this cap. So if you guys love Charlotte, like the original Charlotte, then you might want to check this one out. I actually just I just put up a video on YouTube today that shows hand-tied Charlotte and how it compares to the original Charlotte. But let's take a look at these brand new caps by Envy. So On these Atelier Swiss caps, you're gonna have this Swiss lace, which is more of a traditional lace as opposed to a monofilament lace. It's going to be softer. So if you're someone who does get bothered by the scratchiness or pokiness of monofilament lace, then you are going to maybe like the feel of this. It does look a little bit different on. It is more of a honeycomb pattern as opposed to like a crisscross pattern that monofilament is. But like I said, nice and soft. Then on top, you do not have a monofilament top. You have a we got 2 layers here of this like tulle material where all of the fibers are hand tied into clusters as opposed to individual knots. They're hand tied into about 2 fibers together at the same time. So it's 2 layers. It's also nice and soft though. So again, if you are bothered by monofilament, then you might enjoy the feel of this. It's just gonna look a little bit different on your head where the part line is, which I'll show you soon. Then we have this 100% hand-tied cap here. So all of the fibers have been hand-tied into clusters all around the cap here. Not very stretchy in your top and your bottom, but you got lots of stretch in that middle section here. Is it the same as Beltress Icons cap? It's similar. It's similar in the sense that the top is a double layer hand-tied top, but the rest of it, not really, because the lace front is different than Icons. The hand-tied cap here is a little bit different than the Icons, but similar for the top, because yes, it is a double layered hand-tied top with cluster knots. Oh, and I will also note that we do have this seamless transition between your top and your cap. So you have this silicone lining that to make this a nice flat and seamless transition, which is really nice. I did lose my nail again. Yes, we talked about that earlier in the live. I lost it again. Okay, you have your extended felt nape with removable silicone. So you could take the silicone off with a seam ripper or scissors if you are not a fan. And then you have your Velcro adjusters. So that is the new Atelier Swiss cap from Envy that they have put 5 of their best-selling styles on to this cap, starting with the beloved Charlotte. You're learning so much about wigs with these shows. Oh, I'm so glad. My hope is that we can not only see these wigs, but get a better idea of how they all work and what everything means, so we're not left in the dark, because I was in everybody's shoes once upon a time, back a long time ago when social media wasn't really a thing. And I kind of had to figure it all out on my own. So hopefully I can help you guys figure it out and you don't feel alone. All right, spin. I find that these caps fit average, leaning just a little bit bigger than average. Like I can pretty easily pull that off my head without trying very hard. Again, I am a petite size, so most wigs do fit big on me, but this one just like fits just like a little bit. It's just easy to take off even with this wig grip. However, when I do bring in the adjusters, it fits nicely. Okay, this, I'm gonna show you the tag. This is the color Cinnamon Toffee. Regular synthetic fiber. Very soft fiber. I love it. So I also don't find this one to be too shiny. That is one thing about regular synthetics, is that sometimes it's a little shiny. Does it compare to creamed coffee? Creamed coffee is going to be a bit more auburny reddish, a little bit more red to creamed coffee, or than creamed coffee. But anyways, this color in particular, I don't find too shiny. Okay, let me show you though what the lace front is going to look like. So again, we don't have your typical monofilament lace. You have that Swiss lace, which is more of that traditional soft lace. So this is what it's going to look like. On my skin tone, I find that this lace is a little bit more visible on me. You could always cut it back just a little bit if it bothers you. And then just remember the top here has those cluster knots. So the knotting is going to look a little bit bigger than a monofilament. So that's what it will look like. If you have these darker roots, the knots are going to be more visible. If you have a lighter color root or a lighter color fiber in general, the knots are going to be less visible. Is it less goofy than the original? Do you mean poofy? It is less poofy. So not that I don't find the original Charlotte to be too poofy. The original Charlotte has a little bit of permatease on it, but this one has no permatease. So if you loved the original Charlotte, but you want something more comfortable, more luxurious feeling, and a little bit lower profile, a little bit more natural movement, then you really might like the hand-tied Charlotte. Do I have neutral undertones? I do. I'm a pretty neutral skin tone. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, Charlotte hand-tied. I really love this one. This one feels really nice on. I love the density on this. I love how it lays nice and low profile on your head. Comfy. You just have to be okay with having more of that cluster knotting on top. So these, but it's not even that noticeable. You can pre-order this. However, that being said, these are going to be available by the 18th. So the pre-order is less than a week until they're ready to ship out. So by the 18th, Charlotte hand-tied, as well as the other 4 hand-tied styles that I'm going to show you, those will all be ready by the 18th. So pre-order is very short-lived. The name of the new Envy caps, they are their Atelier Swiss caps. And they're pretty much all the same hand-tied cap that they've created for 5 of their best-selling styles. All right. So that one was Charlotte hand-tied. And you know what, you guys? I see you guys telling me to drink my water. I don't know where I put my water. It is somewhere in this house. I forgot to find it. Like I filled it up and now it's somewhere. So I'm just gonna live life because I don't want to leave you to go on a water hunt because I may never come back. It's okay, guys. I'll live. I'll survive. All right. Next up is, hold on. We have the gorgeous Maya. So same cap, the same new caps that Envy has made with your Swiss lace front, which is that softer lace, much more like pliable, easy to bend, not so scratchy. Then you have your double layered hand-tied top here. So I'm just grabbing the layers, 2 layers of more of that tulle-like material. Again, nice and soft. So that it will feel extra soft for those of you who don't have hair. What does that mean, cluster knots? So if there's a cluster knot, that means that the fibers are tied onto that part of the cap in more than one fiber. So often on monofilament material, which is what I've been showing a lot of prior to these caps and what you see on the top of a lot of different caps, often on that monofilament material, you will have the fibers sewn individually. When you have cluster knots, they are sewn in essentially clusters. So like a chunk of fiber sewn and hand tied onto the top, which then makes the knotting a little bit bigger. The styles I'm showing right now by Envy are not heat friendly. They are regular synthetic fiber. Okay, then you have your hand-tied cap, nice and comfy. Again, not very stretchy in the top or the bottom, but you have that stretch in that center panel here. You have your felt nape. This one's not extended, I will add, just your felt nape with your Velcro adjusters. All right, so again, this is Maya. Sorry, I'm trying to find, there we go. Maya hand-tied, that's the front, in the color Prosecco. Espresso is a dark brown shade with darker brown roots. It's kind of a mixture of a medium brunette colors with dark roots. Okay. When you wash the wigs that are not heat friendly, do you have to air dry instead of blow drying? You should air dry regular synthetics and heat friendly synthetic styles. So they should air dry, because if you add heat to them, it's going to kind of ruin the integrity of the style. So I would air dry both regular synthetic and heat friendly synthetic. And once you air dry them, the style that you had on the wig prior to washing, that is the style that is going to dry into. So the style will bounce back. So synthetic fibers have what's called style memory, so that when you do add water to it, you're not getting rid of the style. So again, you can purchase all of these styles for 40% off right now, including this one. Again, this one's Maya. It does have these gorgeous waves. A nice, gorgeous, subtle wave, really pretty. The great thing about regular synthetic fiber is that they are a little bit more durable than heat-friendly synthetic, and they are not going to get as frizzy and frazzly as quickly as heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So it is nicer sometimes for longer styles to get a regular synthetic, because if you have a longer style that is a heat-friendly synthetic, you are going to notice a lot of tangling, a lot of frizzing, a lot of clumping, and you have to add heat on it on a regular basis to maintain the fibers and to maintain the frizziness at the end. With regular synthetics, such as Maya, such as all of these Envy styles I'm showing right now, you don't have to do that nearly as much. You will eventually have to maintain them. They will get frizzy, but it's not going to happen as fast. Okay, let me show you again this lace front here. So you have that softer Swiss lace here. And then your double layered hand-tied top with your cluster knotting. So the knots here are a little bit bigger than if you were to see them tied in a single fiber onto a monofilament material. How to get rid of the frizz if you can't use heat? You can use heat on regular synthetic. You just have to be careful with the type of heat you use. It has to be a low heat setting. You can also use the Envy 3-in-1 Air Styler, which is designed for regular synthetic fiber, or you can use steam. So you can use like a wet heat from a steamer, just like a fabric steamer is fine. Okay, so again, this one is Maya, and this is in the color Prosecco. Use your tag. So Maya hand-tied Prosecco. So if anyone is just hopping on right now, I'm showing Envy's number ones collection, where they took 5 of their top selling styles and put them on their brand new Atelier Swiss caps, which are their new hand-tied caps. So overall, what you're gonna get with these 5 new styles on these caps, or I shouldn't say new styles, I guess 5 styles on the new caps, is you're gonna get a more natural movement, a more comfortable feel, and just a more luxurious experience overall. Okay, so again, that was Maya. Really pretty waves. Okay, I have 3 more of these Envy styles to show you guys from their new collection. You can get these new Envy wigs for sale for 40% off. And just a reminder, they are on pre-order right now, but the pre-order is not going to last long because they will become available by next week. They will be available by the 18th, which is Monday, I believe. So they are very soon coming. The long wavy one I just had on is called Maya Hand Tied, and that was in the color Prosecco. So I just took off Maya Hand Tied by Envy. And now we're going to do the shortest one in the bunch called Tiffany Hand Tied. Now this cap is just a little bit different. It's the same, but a little different. And I'll show you in a second how it's different. So we still have that same double layered hand tied top. We have had 2 giveaways so far. Yes, only 2. So you have that double layered hand tied top where all of the fibers are sewn into clusters. I do have Brianna hand tied to show. Yeah, I have all 5 of the new styles or the new collection. You have your Swiss lace, which is that softer lace front that goes around your silicone ear tabs. The difference on Tiffany is that it is a partially hand tied cap. So you have a little bit of stretch right here, not really any stretch up at the top. And then you have your wefting down here. So your closed wefting, which is a little bit stretchy. Okay, and then your extended felt nape with removable silicone. So you could take a seam ripper or scissors to get rid of that silicone, and then your Velcro adjusters. So again, this one is Tiffany, upside down here. Tiffany hand tied in the color Sparkling Champagne. I love Sparkling Champagne because it has a very natural rooting. It's not that like super dark rooting. It's a very natural rooting. And I find that even on the screen, it's coming off as darker on the screen than it is in person. Okay, let me get this on. So this is your shortest style in their number ones collection on their new hand-tied caps. Do I have any aesthetica today? I showed, yes, Crispy Shell, we did Phoenix. That was, I think, the very first wig I showed was Phoenix. Okay, so here is Tiffany hand tied. When I first put it on, it felt like a little like, and then I feel like anytime I have pixies that like are smushy against me, I feel like I look like a mushroom. But if you just get your fingers in there, work it out a little bit, it can get some more volume. Yes, definitely watch the replay. And for anyone who missed part of the show in the beginning, this video will replay on our website throughout the day. So you can go back and rewatch it. The sale will be active for the day as this is being replayed. And then if it's beyond that, this will be available to watch on YouTube if you ever need to go back and see anything, just for wanting to look and see what there is. I haven't shown Belle Tress yet. I will show that shortly, and I will be showing all of the new European City collection today, as well as some discontinued items. Okay, what color was Charlotte? Ooh, that was, hold on, I forget. I wore Charlotte in Cinnamon Toffee. All right, let me spin. Okay, let me show you the lace front on this. So again, it's that softer Swiss lace, not your monofilament lace that you see on a lot of other wigs from these kind of big name brands. Then this is what your top is gonna look like. But with something like Tiffany, you don't even really see a part line. Like you can just kind of mess it up a bit and you don't even, I feel like it all just kind of comes from here. It just goes like, bloop. You don't necessarily even need that part line. So again, this is Tiffany hand tied in sparkling champagne. No permatease on this. So there's no permatease on any of these new caps. So anytime you have a hand tied cap or any hand tied features on a cap, you will find no permatease. Although Tiffany is a partially wefted cap, so you do have closed wefting in the bottom. And in some cases, there are some wigs that have closed wefting with permatease on that closed wefting. You don't have any on Tiffany. I can show the back again, yeah. All right, is this baggy? Someone was asking. I don't find it too baggy on my head. Whenever I have these wigs with the silicone on the nape, I like to just pull them, and then that silicone kind of helps me, at least. It helps keep it from riding up too much and making extra bagginess. But overall, this one here, Tiffany fits pretty true to average. Okay. Okay, I got two more of these envy styles. Sorry, my comments are being silly. Do you take the silicone off if you have bio hair? Not necessarily. No, it, again, like a lot of everything to do with wigs truly is about personal preference and what feels best for you. There's really not a lot of rules when it comes to wigs. There's things like you should and shouldn't do, but when it comes to actually wearing the wig, you have to do what you feel best in. So if you feel like that silicone might be pulling at your own hair or it's uncomfortable for you, then yeah, maybe take the silicone off. But if you feel like it's okay and it's helping you, then keep it on. It really is a matter of what is going to work best for you. There's no huge rules other than the odd, like, you probably shouldn't do this or you probably shouldn't do that. But when it comes to wearing a wig, you got to do what's best for you. Can your silicone band be ordered in different sizes? No. So this silicone wig grip I have here comes in one size, but it is truly a one size fits all. It's very, very stretchy, but it's also that stretchiness that comes back easily, but it's not going to make your head feel like it's going to explode. So although I have a petite measurement, 20.5 inches circumference, even if you have a bigger head, it doesn't feel tight. Like it's just that stretchiness that doesn't make you feel like your head's gonna explode. It's also very thin. Like it's a very thin. So there's always people who say like, silicone wig grips don't work for me. They're too tight. They hurt my head. They pull at my hair. This one is a little different than most silicone wig grips that you might see out there. This one is only available at Shaquelle. This is our silicone grip secure. You can find this on our live link to shop under the accessories tab. It should be there, but it is truly a little bit different than most other silicone wig grips. Okay, does the wig grip feel hot? Not on like a day-to-day basis, like if you're just wearing it, like doing normal things. If you're being active in it, yeah, you're probably gonna feel a bit hot, but just day-to-day, it feels fairly normal. Okay, what did I grab? I grabbed Belinda. This is Belinda hand tied. Look how gorgeous that style is. We have the same cap that we've been kind of looking at aside from Tiffany there. You have that double layered hand tied top. You have your Swiss lace that goes around your silicone ear tabs. Then you have that hand tied cap here. Not a lot of stretch in the top and the bottom, but you have a lot of stretch in that middle. Then you have your extended felt nape with your removable silicone. So you can take that off with some scissors or a seam ripper. And then your Velcro adjusters. So this is Belinda hand tied, and I have this here in the color Toasted Sesame. So this one does have a lot of golden notes to it. It's kind of like a light brown with a lot of gold in it. And then you have a little bit of a root happening. So these are 40% off. All right. Do a lot of people prefer non-heat friendly? Honestly, it feels like it's a mix. It feels like it's a mix for people. It depends what your tolerance is and whether you are feeling like you're able to use hot tools to really work with your heat-friendly fibers. I find it's very 50-50. A lot of people love heat-friendly synthetic, and that is where they stay. And a lot of people love the regular synthetic, and that is where they stay. And if you're on one side or the other, I find a lot of people don't understand why people like heat-friendly synthetic so much. And then these people don't understand why people love regular synthetic so much. But then there's a lot of people who can do both. So I see it kind of 50-50. So again, this one is the gorgeous Belinda hand tied. Yes, it is a big debate. It is a big debate. If I were to choose a side, I would go to the heat-friendly side, but I do also enjoy regular synthetics and appreciate, like I was mentioning earlier, their durability, their ability to not tangle as much and not frizz as much, and the fact that you don't have to maintain them as much as heat-friendly. But once you figure out the heat-friendly side, I feel like heat-friendly synthetics has a big learning curve. And a lot of people don't want to go through the learning curve with heat-friendly synthetics, which is why they stick to regular. But once you jump into the heat-friendly and you embrace it and you go through that learning curve, then a lot of people switch to that side. Okay. Also, I feel like the length of the style plays a role in whether or not you might prefer a heat-friendly or a regular synthetic one. Like lengths that are above shoulder length, those heat-friendly styles, if they are heat-friendly and above your shoulders, they're a lot easier to maintain than your longer heat-friendly styles. I could talk about this forever. I have so much to say about heat-friendly and regular synthetic. Okay, did you miss Charlotte hand-tied? You did. You did. I can always put it back on. But we are on to Belinda hand-tied right now. Very soft fiber. Like for all of these Envy styles I'm putting on right now. Sorry, I'm trying to find the tag. Where did it go? Where is it? There it is. For all these Envy styles on these new Atelier Swiss caps, very soft fiber. Oh, I keep showing it upside down. There's Belinda hand tied. So again, if you missed me showing the Charlotte hand tied, I was also mentioning that I did release a YouTube video today that compares regular Charlotte with Charlotte hand tied. So you can take a look at that on my YouTube channel, just the Chiquelle YouTube channel. And you can see if you are a fan of the regular Charlotte or the new hand-tied Charlotte. Because there are some differences that might make you lean one way or the other. So Belinda here is a pretty low density and also no permatease. So remember these hand-tied caps, and any cap that has a hand-tied feature, you're not going to have any permatease. Here is your lace front on this one. Your Belinda had box hair. How can you get the pretty waves? Honestly, if you have the Envy 3-in-1 Air Styler, that would help a lot with that. The 3-in-1 Air Styler really helps to shape even your regular synthetic fibers. YouTube videos are your friend. They help so much. They are, yes. If you guys ever need to figure out how to do anything, honestly, there are so many YouTube videos out there. I make a ton of them. I know I still don't scratch the surface of all of the information out there, but there's definitely a lot of YouTube videos to watch. Do I ever trim the lace? Sometimes I'll trim the lace. It doesn't happen often though. But if you feel like it's still a bit long and visible, you can trim it back. Sorry, I saw someone asking to see this in a ponytail, so I'm putting this back on. And I will do a quick ponytail. Belinda is gorgeous. Belinda is just a nice, not anything too crazy, pretty easy to wear longer style. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, in terms of wigs, shorter styles are always going to be easier than longer styles. But when it comes to longer styles, Belinda is pretty easy to wear. This is not Belle Tress, no, this is Envy. So right now, if you're just jumping on, I'm showing Envy's new number ones collection is what they're calling it. So they've taken 5 of their most popular styles and they've put them on their new hand-tied cap. Okay, here is Belinda in a ponytail. Definitely works well in a ponytail. Pretty easy to wear, this style. And I need to keep this one. We'll see. I don't keep a lot of these wigs. I'm pretty picky about it. Well, not that I'm picky. I just don't need a million wigs, you know? Don't need a million. Okay. I have one more to show you, and it is going to be Brianna, I believe, if I recall. I do. Clever. I need a million. Oh, man. It would be fun to have a million, but you know what? I would need a whole extra house to host my million wigs. I got my doors on, yes. If you're just jumping on the live now, we were talking about my office earlier, how I finally got my doors on. I got more shelving up higher. I put my picture on the wall. I got my desk. I have a little lamp. I also have, look at this cute thing. My son made me this for Mother's Day. Look how cute. It's a little jar. I love Mother's Day for like these cute little gifts. They're so cute. My daughter made me this little pot for a little flower tree plant thingy. Anyways, yes, these are the Billy bookcases from IKEA with the cabinet doors there. Anyways, my office is coming along. There's still more I need to do. Like I still don't have a chair, I was saying earlier. I can't sit at my desk yet. I think I'll put that piece of art up on the wall. I'll get rid of my toolbox there. I'll probably put like a little couch, like sitting nook here. And I got to put a light up here. Currently, I have no lighting in this room. It's just dark all the time. So I need to put a light somewhere. My desks don't have drawers. And that was a big thing. While I was looking for a desk, I was like, ooh, do I need a drawer? But then I was just like, I've got a million cabinets. I will use one of the cabinets and put like baskets in them. And that can be like my desk supplies. Who needs drawers when you have 5,000 cabinets? Your only critique, not enough wigs. Well, I mean, if you open cabinets, actually a lot of the wigs are sitting in front of me right now. There's a lot of wigs in these cabinets. Okay. Let's look at this wig finally. What do we have? This one is, what did I say? Brianna hand tied by Envy. Here I am giving you a little office tour, whereas I'm sure some of you over there are like, show me the darn wig. Sorry. Okay. Love the wall cabinet. It would hold lots of craft supplies. Yes, it sure would. It would. Okay, you have your double layered hand tied top here. I'm glad you love my sidebars. I get distracted easily sometimes. You have your lace, that's your Swiss lace, so it's a softer lace front here. Your silicone ear tabs. Then you have your hand-tied cap, not stretchy at the top or the bottom, but stretchy in the middle. Then you have your extended felt nape with your silicone nape that can be removed, and then your Velcro adjusters. How many times can you wear a wig before you have to replace it? Oh goodness, anytime that question gets asked, it's such a loaded question because it depends. It depends on the length of your wig. Longer wigs are going to be harder to maintain, and they're going to, their longevity is not as long as shorter wigs. It depends the type of fiber. It depends what you're doing in your wig. It depends how long you're wearing your wig every day. It depends on so many factors. And then it depends, what are you willing to do to the wig in order to help maintain it? And are you taking good care of it? And it depends if you want to take that wig and turn it into a wig you only wear in ponytails because you've gotten to the point where you just can't work with the style anymore. Or are you willing to turn it into a wig that you only wear with hats or that you only put into buns? Like, I've had wigs that have lasted 7 to 10 years because I just wear them to the ground. But I know not everyone is like that. So yeah, or do you want to cut it to help, like, to increase that longevity again? There's so many things you can do to a wig to make it last longer. And so like I said, it's a loaded question. The answer is, I don't know. Okay, let me spin. It's long. This is a long one. Yeah, old wigs become workout wigs or swimming wigs or hat wigs or all the things. So you can make them last a while as long as you're taking good care of them, and as long as you're willing to do things to them or use them for specific things, then you can have them last years and years. Okay, here's that Swiss lace in the front. And then you have your full, not a monofilament top, but your hand-tied top. So it serves the same purpose as a monofilament in the sense that you can part it anywhere you want on the top, but the knotting is done differently on these hand-tied tops. Okay. This one could work in an updo nicely because we do have this layering in the front. Can you use a hot comb or just steam in these? With hot combs, you just have to be very careful on regular synthetics because a lot of hot combs are very hot. I would just be very careful with a hot comb on regular synthetic fiber. Wouldn't necessarily recommend. Steamer is better, or a blow dryer on a low heat setting. Hold on, let me just get this. Yes, the NV 3-in-1 Air Styler is perfect for regular synthetics. All right, here's Belinda hand-tied Brianna hand-tied in Honey Breeze. The cap is very nice. The fibers on all of these NV styles, they're regular synthetic fibers and they all feel extremely soft. But remember, these are all right out of the box. A lot of fibers right out of the box are going to feel really soft. But overall, these ones feel like really soft. So I don't know what's going to happen once they get washed and worn, but right out of the box, they are very soft. All right, so here it is in a ponytail. Really cute in a low pony. Yeah, and you know what? I also find that these ones don't look too shiny as well. I find the more blonde a wig is, the more shiny it looks. Or the more of like a flat color and less dimensional, then the color looks a bit shiny. These ones aren't looking too shiny. However, if you do find regular synthetics to be too shiny, you can use some dry shampoo, spray it all over, and that helps to dull the shine a little bit. Alrighty. That is all I have to show for the Envy styles. And now I am going to hop on over to Amore and their 3 new-ish styles that I've shown 5 bajillion times, but I will continue to show them because I love them so much, including the new Faren by Amore and the new color brown topaz. And a lot of people ask me what my favorite wig is, and this one right here, right now, is my favorite. And I will say our next giveaway is going to be your choice of one of these newer Amore styles. So I'm going to be showing Faren, Terra, and Maud. So our next giveaway, which I will put up in a little bit, will be your choice of one of these 3 styles I'm going to show you right now in the color of your choice. So pay attention to see which one you might pick if you're the winner. Starting with Faren. Love Faren with a burning passion. Full monofilament top, lace front extended into your felt ear tabs with removable silicone. 100% hand-tied cap, stretchy in all the directions. The comfort on this is sensational. It's very soft, especially this middle panel here. Love it. Then you have your extended felt nape, also with removable silicone just on the ends here. And then Velcro adjusters. Sorry, okay. I was trying to get a comment, but it went away. Okay. Faren is very comfortable. Like, this is maybe the most comfortable cap I've ever put on. And you know what? The really nice thing about Amore and Rene Paris and Adirons in general is I find the pricing is a little bit more affordable than, like, for example, with Faren. Faren is going to be a little bit more affordable than other hand-tied caps out on the market. So if you're wanting to try hand-tied cap, then Faren is a little bit more affordable. Okay, so again, this is the new color brown topaz. It's definitely on the warm side. All of this has no permatease. This is all just like bouncy, natural volume. You have 2 Farens already? Oh my goodness, lucky duck. So this is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Is your lace front on this? Bouncy natural is what you want. Well, Faren is bouncy natural. Similar to Winston, sort of. Winston has a little bit more curl, a little bit longer, but Winston I also find to have that like bouncy natural feel to it too. So you have that full monofilament top, so you could part this on the side if you wish. I'm more of a center part gal for me, naturally. Just feel like it works better, but you can part this anywhere you want. Anyways, Faren, you can get for 40% off. Not all colors are available now. This wig kind of went flying off the shelves. So if there is a color you want, you may need to wait for it, but you can still order it at 40% off. Faren does not have cluster knots on the top, but in any hand-tied cap, like throughout the cap, any hand-tied cap is going to have cluster knots on the cap. That's, I think, what a lot of people don't understand, that hand-tied caps in general, they have cluster knots all over them. But the top is monofilament, so you're not going to have the cluster knots on top. So they're going to be individually hand knotted on the top. Okay, let me take off Faren. And remember, our next giveaway is going to be your choice. Whoever wins, your choice of a Faren, which I just showed, a mod, which I'm going to show, and a Terra, which I'm going to show. I've grabbed a mod right now, though. Here's mod. I know someone earlier was trying to decide, do they want Phoenix by Aesthetica or Mod by Amore? So they're kind of similar styles, similar lengths. Phoenix only has a left part though, whereas Mod has, that was you? Okay, Mod has a full monofilament top, so you can part this anywhere you want. You have a little bit more styling versatility. You have your extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. You love Amore wigs? I do too. I do too. Okay, so made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. How do you enter? We haven't put up the giveaway yet. We will put up the giveaway very shortly though. When I show Terra, then we'll put it up. So don't panic yet. Nobody has entered the giveaway. The color of Faren was brown topaz. This color here is called Rusty Sunrise R. These do not have permatease in them. So there's no permatease on Faren because that was a completely hand-tied cap, but there's also no permatease on Mod here, which isn't a hand-tied cap. It's an open wefted cap. So here's Mod, Rusty Sunrise R. I love the sort of curtain bangs happening here. They're not too thick, but they are definitely there going away from your face, which is nice. Unfortunately, I don't have mirror to show today. Low density, no permatease, lightweight. Another good option if you are someone who does love these longer styles, but you want something for the summer. This is a nice lightweight style that when you wear it down, it feels lightweight, but also when you're thinking of longer wigs for the summer, you're also going to want one that's easy to put up. And this one is easy to put up and it looks good when it's up. Can you cut the bangs shorter? You betcha. You can cut bangs into any style pretty much. And of course, it's really great with these ones because you have those sort of longer curtain bangs that you can bring forward as like a template for your bang and cut them. How is this compared to Beachwave Magic? Beachwave Magic has a higher density on it and a little bit of permatease. The waves on Beachwave Magic are a little bit more substantial. There's just a little bit more hair in general on Beachwave Magic. And Beachwave Magic also has a more of a bang that you could bring forward if you want. So this is a little bit more like understated, lower key, lower density, face framing, sort of curtain bangs. Okay, someone was asking for a side part. Sorry, I'm trying to answer 10 questions at the same time. Are my eyes hazel? It seems my eyes are, you know what's funny? When I was growing up, my eyes were brown, like they were legit brown. But as I've grown older, my eyes have turned more of a green color. So they're kind of green, but sometimes they do look hazily. I get confused at my eye color sometimes. And sometimes they also look gray on occasion. I don't know. I feel like my eyes are a chameleon. They just change. Okay, here's a side part. You will need a little bit of heat though, because like this wants to flop forward because it's used to a different part. So if you put heat on it, it's going to help it stay. This is a rooted color. Yes, you do have a little bit of a darker rooting here. So again, this is Maude, M-A-U-D-E, in the color, or new color, Rusty Sunrise R. Okay. Let's put up our giveaway now though. So you guys can enter to win one of these Amore styles, either the Faren that I showed first here, or the Maude that was just on my head. And remember, any color you guys want, or in the Terra, which I'm going to show right now. Okay, I have Terra here, also in the newer color called Blonde R. Hold on. So now with the color bronze, usually when you think of blonde, you think of like a very brown blonde situation. This one to me is very much a brunette with blonde highlights. It's not as blonde as that word makes me think. And also I do find, I try to mention it with this color, when I'm here in this lighting, I'm in front of a window, natural lighting, kind of like a bay window here. So I have light kind of all around me. I feel like this color looks lighter on screen than it does in person. And also I will note that there is a little bit of warmth in this color that's not coming across in the screen. It's a little bit, not a lot, but there is a touch. So I feel like on the screen, this color comes across as very ash, very cool, almost gray in appearance, but it's not. Okay, Terra here, full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. The giveaway should be up. Yeah, it should be up right here. I see it. Make sure you click on it, add your email address, and that is all you have to do to win the giveaway or enter the giveaway for your chance to win one of these Amore styles. So especially on my head, I feel like the color changed when I put it on my head. Isn't that crazy? It looks super cool, super ash, a little bit gray, but it isn't. It isn't. Hold on, I wanna, sorry. Trying to take this off. I wanna take you back with me. We're coming back here, so I'm not like super duper. Okay, see? It's not as gray looking as we think it is, right? So it does change a lot. So keep in mind, a lot of the colors that you see in general are going to look a little bit lighter on your screen than they actually are. Coming back here again. So it definitely looks more like this in person than it does look like that. Like that, it turned gray, right? So crazy. Hopefully that helped you guys. Hold on, get you back on here. Okay, oh, hold on. See that little blurring? There we go. Okay, so this is Terra. Big difference, yes. I'll try to do that more often. I forget I can do that. I forget I can move. So I'll try to do that, especially if I ever have a color where I'm like, ooh, that doesn't look great. So Terra, Blonde R. All right. A bear tuck. Do you mean an ear tuck? I'm not sure how to do a bear tuck, but I will do an ear one. Okay, Terra's cute with an ear tuck. Terra is also a low density, so ear tucks are easy to do. There's not too much hair and you're not gonna feel like, you know, you're Dumbo with your ears flopping forward too much. You have a cute bang on Terra, nice and wispy, not too thick of a bang. The fit is pretty true to average. Like there's a little bit of bulkiness in here for me. And I would bring the adjusters in like just a teensy, not even really. With my wig grip on, it actually fits me really nicely in the circumference, but there is just a little bit of extra bulk in the cap. Okay, and then you can part this anywhere. Make sure you guys are entering that giveaway still. Make sure you're entering it up here, not in the comments. Like don't put your email address in the comments because then you're not actually entered. So I will give you guys like 30 more seconds to enter. Terra is made by Amore, which is the same company that makes Rene of Paris, Orchid Collection, Alexandra Couture, Noriko. But Amore is their more like medical wig brand that is designed with more comfort in mind, I suppose. So how many times can you enter? You can enter all of the giveaways that we do, but when you enter, you can only enter it one time. Okay, let's see who won. This is for one of these Amore styles in a color of your choice. Calm Grape. It's not Fuzzy Grape. It's Calm Grape. Congratulations, Calm Grape. I will send you an email. Hopefully you have an idea in your head of what style you would love. But stay tuned for my email. We will get you all sorted out. Congratulations to you. And for everyone else, you guys will have one more giveaway. Okay, I know y'all are excited for these Beltress European collection styles. We're gonna do those now. So last week I showed you 6 of these European city collection styles, but I have all 12 of them here to show you today. Just gonna do a little one of these, a little stretch. Because I keep doing the thing where I like arch my back when I show stuff and then I forget. I'm like standing all weird. Okay, so Beltress, as they do, they come out with things all the time. They keep us on our toes. They are coming out with 12 new city collection styles, and they are from their European city collection. So they have their California city collection, their New York city collection, their British city collection, their Italian city collection, their Spanish city collection. Now they have a European city collection. They got a lot of collections. Oh, their international city collection. I don't know how we keep up, but we do. Anyways, what did I grab? Helsinki. This is Helsinki. Someone I think was even asking about this one. Okay, these are pre-order. These are not available yet, okay? Just so we know. These are on pre-order. You are welcome to pre-order these for 40% off, but just know if you pre-order them, it is a pre-order and you're not gonna get it right away, okay? It's going to still be a few months or a couple months, more like August-ish, I believe, is when they're kind of sectioned to come out. So pre-order, you are not going to get these right away, but you can get them for 40% off today. So Helsinki here has a left monofilament part, extended to temple lace front, an open wefted cap. We always want things right now. I know. Your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Please explain these center and left monofilament parts. Okay, so monofilament is this material right here. And that is what you'll see on the top of some caps that give you the illusion of a part line and the illusion of scalp. So when you have these parts that are made with monofilament, it gives you that natural appearance that you have a part line. Now, on the City Collection styles that I'm showing you now for the next 12 styles, they are all going to have a monofilament part. Some of them are going to have a monofilament left part, and some of them are going to have a monofilament center part. And that just means you can really only part it within that inch space that you see here. No cluster knotting on the monofilament. You're only going to find the cluster knotting on like a hand-tied top that's made with tulle. This is made with monofilament. So there is a difference between monofilament and a hand-tied top. So if you ever hear me say monofilament, then you are pretty safe to bet that each of these fibers is individually sewn, and the knotting will be fairly small. So, left monofilament part on Helsinki. Open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Okay, I have this in the color Crushed Almond Blonde. R. Okay. Here's Helsinki. Cute. Love it. Got your little bit of a side swept bang here, a little bit of a curl, kind of bigger barreled curls. Also you have like waves as well. It's like you have curls and some waves happening. Okay, kind of like Streep. See, this would be good in a half up, half down. So again, this one is Helsinki. I'll show you the tag. In Crushed Almond Blonde. It's your lace front. Similar to Clara, kind of similar to Clara. I love Clara in Snowy Peach. That's a really good, kind of a little bit more budget-friendly style, a good regular synthetic style if you're into it. Okay, so again, this is Helsinki. Oh, she comes similar length to Winston. Similar. I feel like Winston is just like a teensy bit longer. Just by a little bit. Kind of like Monroe. Yeah, Monroe's a little bit shorter. Monroe's so cute. Okay. Next up, we have Athens. And I know a lot of you were looking to see the color. Oops. Kind of a newer color, Alpine Cream. This is it. So this is even lighter, more platinum color. But it does have a little bit of, like, this is a very creamy platinum. And then you have a very subtle root. Like, I feel like it's really light. This root is very light. Here you go. Here's Athens in Alpine Cream R. I will have some brunettes to show you guys. Okay, here's Athens. Cute little bangs. This color, I feel like, is not my color. I feel like when I go super platinum, it's just a little bit much for me. I find this color leans a little bit more warm, just a little bit neutral to warm, but it's that like creamy platinum, a little bit of warmth. I feel like, yeah, for me, the style, I agree with what a lot of you guys are saying. The style is really cute. The color, not so much for me. Good for a half up, half down though. Very sweet. No permatease, no. So on the majority of your city collection styles, you're not going to find permatease. So again, this one's Athens in Alpine Cream R. All right. So we do have 12 of these styles here. The fit is pretty true to average. I will be showing all 12 of the new European collection styles. So all of the ones coming out. The next one I have is Dublin. What number am I on? This is the third one. We got a lot to go still. Here's Dublin. Color compared to Milky Opal. Milky Opal is going to be cooler, cooler than Alpine. The Alpine is going to be a little bit more, it almost has, it's not yellow, but it has a little bit of like a golden yellow tone to it. Whereas Milky Opal is a little bit more on the cool side and not as creamy. Okay, center part on Dublin. Your extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. So all of the city collection caps are all the same. The only difference being whether it's a left part or a center part. Will they fit 22 and a half? They should. Like I see a good amount of stretch. But also remember your head size, not just your circumference, but your head size matters too, because if your head, like your front to nape measurement is a little bit bigger, then your wig it's not going to want to come forward. Like it's going to want to slide back a lot. So even if maybe it would fit your circumference, if you have a larger front to nape measurement, then it's not going to be able to come over your head, if that makes sense. Okay, let me get this sitting in the right spot. How do you shop the live link? There should be on your screen a little icon that looks like a little shopping bag. If you click that, that's going to give you the links you need to go and shop our live. So once you get into those links, when you put something in your cart, the discount will be automatically applied once you put it in your cart. Okay. You're 22 and a half, 12 and a half both ways, then that should be okay. I feel like your circumference will be fine to fit the 22 and a half. Knowing that I'm 11 and a half front to nape and that there's extra room in the cap, your 12 and a half should be okay. Okay, so again, this is Dublin, and this is in the color Coolest Ash Brown R. Yes, I can show the parting. You could cut a blunt fringe. Yeah, just bring the fiber forward, use some heat to help direct it to come down, and then cut a little bit of a bang. Just be careful when you're cutting. Obviously don't cut too short, but also be careful because sometimes when you just like cut it, the fibers don't want to lay flat and they want to like almost like stick straight out sometimes. So I would make sure you're cutting upwards, point cutting your bangs. It's going to help them look a little bit more feathered and natural. Okay, here's your center part. So again, you have that monofilament center part. The ones I'm showing come in petite. Unfortunately not. These are all an average size. Okay. So again, this one's Dublin. Turn around, I can turn around. Some nice layering in here. No permatease. You're welcome. So these are set to come out more in the summertime, like August-ish. The particular date in August really depends on which wig it is. Each of them kind of has a different date that they're set to arrive. So the one I just had on was Dublin. And this one of my favorites, this one's Marseilles. Oh, here we go. In Macadamia Latte R. I know, glossy granola. We all want it now. How do you enter if you're doing another giveaway? So we have one more giveaway that we will do at the very end of our show. So stay tuned for that. It's not up yet. You can't enter it yet. But when it's time to enter, I will let you guys know, and I will make sure I direct you on how to do it. So just hang tight though. You have your center part. Thank you and shame on you for making all these things tempting and accessible. You're welcome, and I'm sorry. Your extended temple to temple lace spread, open wefted cap, your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. I have a video on YouTube that shows you exactly how to measure your head. I can do it really quickly though in a second. All of these wigs I'm showing right now are heat friendly. Yes, Belle Tress only makes heat friendly wigs, heat friendly synthetics. You bought 20 wigs in 3 months. Oh no. Okay, this one is so pretty. Like, look at this. I think last week when I was showing 6 of these, I think I decided this one was my favorite that I was showing. I love all the flip-de-doos. They're so pretty. And the bangs, I love how structured they are, but they're also like long enough to push to the side if you want. You bought it already. Amazing. All right, let me show you the back. So I'll get the tag again. So again, this is Marseilles. Oh my God. In Macadamia Latte R. Okay. Let's get those bangs in the front a little bit. See, look how cute and bloop. They're nice and structured in the front. They're so sweet. But they're also like wispy. They're not too thick. And they're able to be kind of brushed to the side if you want that. So cute. Light density, no permatease, and this one's really great also in a ponytail. See, look at that. Perfect little ponytail, especially like whenever there's a low density long wig, and if it's straight, sometimes ponytails are funny because it just looks like bloop, like this little like piddly little strand of hair. But when you have a low density wig that has this like fun structure to it, it adds more substance to it and makes it look really pretty. Okay, so one more time. Here's the tag. You know you have to buy this one now. I know, you have to. Like there's no option really, right? Especially when you're getting it for 40% off. I mean, hard to pass up. I will admit. I love how some of you guys are saying hi to each other here. Like, oh hey. How many of you were at the retreat and like met other women in here? Yeah, exactly. From the retreat, you guys got to know each other. And now it's so fun for you guys to be able to be like, oh, you. Hi guys. It was so fun meeting all of you there in Orlando. That was amazing. We admit most of us are wig addicts. It's hard not to be. Oh good. I'm so glad you guys met new friends. It was such a fun time. Thanks, Wobbly Lasagna. Okay, we do need another one. I know. Okay, this one is Leon. And we have it in dark brown with highlights. You live in Orlando and never knew bitter drink. Oh my goodness. We've been talking about it for months. Where have you been? We'll do another one though. So we'd love to have more people there. Okay, center part, your extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap. You're new to the club. Well, welcome to the club. I'm so happy you're here. Stay tuned for more info on another retreat when we figure one out. We're still coming off of a high from the retreat we just did. Okay, extended belt nape, Velcro adjusters, open wefted cap. But if you didn't get a chance to come to the retreat that we had in Orlando, it was wonderful. It was truly wonderful. It was so positive. It was everything we could have asked for and more. It went very well. So we had a really great time. Anyone can come to the retreat. Yes. I mean, you have to purchase a ticket, but yes. Okay. I'll show you the tag again. So again, this is the color dark brown with highlights. Lace front. The tickets do not include the cost for accommodations. No, ticket is just to be able to attend the retreat and then accommodations and airfare or whatever you need to do on top of that. There's no permatease in this one. No permatease in pretty much any city collection style. I really love this one. And the reason I do is because it's so effortless looking. Like it's got this really slight wave. There's nothing crazy happening. This is a really good everyday, like put this on, walk out the door kind of a style. Like it's just a really good everyday style. Loving it. So again, this is a center part. So you have hold on. Take you back here with the color. So you can see it a little bit better. Kind of like a long Charlotte. Okay, let me hook you back up. Here's the tag again. The last wig that I had on, the one right before this, was that Marseille? That was Marseille. Macadamia Latte R. The long one with the flip-de-doos and the bangs. That was that. Okay. This one, low density. Again, majority of these city collection styles are low density. It gives Piana vibes with more style. Kind of, yeah. It's a similar length-ish to Piana, but with like a little bit of a very soft wave going on. Anyways, love this thing. Love, love. Okay. What have we done? We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. If I'm doing my math correctly. There's 7 more to go. All right, next up is Budapest. We've got Budapest in Buttered Toast R. Budapest has a left part, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. You're from Budapest? That's amazing. Leon was dark brown with highlights. That was the color of the previous wig. Okay, here's Budapest. So this one has a left part. Oh, this one kind of reminds me a little bit of Terra. Buttered Toast R. Super cute. Yeah, this reminds me a little bit of Terra, which is Amore, the Amore style. Ooh, I'm gonna hiccup. It was the Amore style that I was showing earlier. There are a lot of great styles. It's hard to choose. This or Terra for a bigger head. I feel like this one fits a little bit bigger than Terra does. Just a little bit. Okay, you got your cute little bangs. I feel like they're designed to come forward, but that being said, you could do like a side swept kind of look to get them out of your face a little bit. Let me show you the color again of this one. Sorry. Oh my gosh. We'll back up. So remember, when I'm right in front of the window, it kind of makes things look a little bit brighter than what it actually is. I feel like this color back here is a little bit more accurate. Here's the tag again. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so again, Budapest. When I'm done this live, I tell you, I am going to be guzzling my water. I'm stuck. Hold on. Stuck in the earring again. Okay, short-lived. We're good. Hold on, my comments. I'm probably going to stick my head under the sink and just be like, Hi, when did this start? Hey, Zany Dairy. We started our live 2 hours and 27 minutes and 12 seconds ago. So we've been here for a while. These are all heat-friendly styles. All of Beltress styles, which we are showing right now, are all heat-friendly. Okay, this is exciting because those 6 that I just finished showing, I showed those last week. So some of you have seen those already. Now I have the next 6 European City Collection styles that have never been seen before anywhere, I don't think. So this is very exciting for all of us. Okay, Monaco. We have Monaco here in Milkshake Blonde R. All right, Monaco has a center part, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, your felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Ooh, sounds cute. We got shorter curtain bang. This one's kind of like a shaggy fun look. I love it. We got lots of layering in this. Again, that like super subtle wave that's not like too overdone. Just kind of like a longer holly, hey? Love it. So cute. And if you want, you could bring these forward, cut more of a bang into it. Very cute. I like it. Someone was asking if you can part left. Yes and no. No, because this is a center part. So typically you can only part within your inch space between my fingers. So you could part as close as you can to that seam. So this is as far as I can go, which gives you just like an off center part. And then if you want it even more, what you can do, take your finger and go like zoop, and in the front, part that over more. So it kind of gives that look like head on that it's a left part, but then it kind of does like a little boop. So the zoop technique, that's right. My zoop technique. All my little sound effects. So even though it is a center part, you can like fiddle with it and make it look left. Zoop. That's right. Let me spin. So these are on sale right now for 40% off. And you can get that in our live shopping link. Our moderator just posted the link for our live shopping. So you can find this, and once you add it to your cart, you'll see 40% off. This one could go in a ponytail. Mm-hmm. Ooh. What's going on up there? So it can fit in a pony. Oh, I forgot half the hair though. Discount code Zoop. I like this pony. It's like a cute little messy ponytail. I love it. I would wear this one in a pony. Someone's asking about behind the ears. Works behind the ears. Sort of. It's a nice low density. So anything that is a low density is easily tuckable. Okay, so one more time. This one is Monaco Milkshake Blonde. Yes, going on the list. Let's add it to the 50 other ones that are on our list. Like honestly, how do we narrow it down? There's just too many good weights out there. I don't have any of the City Collection in British Milk Tea, no, but I do have, I think I might have a British Milk Tea in some of the discontinued styles that I have later on. Yeah, just buy them all. That's a way to settle the debate, right? All right. We are moving right along to Oslo. I know someone earlier was asking about Oslo, asking if I was showing it. You don't narrow it down. You have 300 wigs. That's a solution too. Okay, Oslo has a center part, and then your extended temple to temple lace front, open lifted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. Oh, good. Oslo, yes. It's a little bit of a shorter one here. Shorter cutie patootie. Love it already. This is like fun summer style. Look how cute this is. Look at it with like all of these like really subtle waves. I love the subtle waves. We've seen a lot of them with really subtle waves. This is really cute. I like it. Kind of like Austin, a little bit. Lace front. Oh, this is in the color Raw Sugar Blonde, by the way. You're getting a lot because you deserve it. Absolutely. You do deserve it. Okay, center part. Really cute. It's kind of like choppy, a little choppy. This fits pretty I don't know. This one fits average, leaning almost a little bit bigger than average. I don't know. This one's warmer than Milkshake Blonde. Yes, just a little bit warmer. Okay. Super cute, kind of that choppy, messy, just very slightly waved. I love it. This is a fun one for the summer. I feel like I want to go out and have fun in the summer. Meg Ryan, kind of, hey? So again, this one is Oslo. And Raw Sugar Blonde R. I'd say this is a low to medium density. It's not like a light density. Can do a bit of an ear tuck. You're gonna need that in a few colors. Oh, the part is a center part. So you can part it in the center, obviously, or you can do my little zoop technique where you part it as close as you can to one side, and then at the front, just zoop, grab some hair, part it over. So most of these will be available in around August. So they are pre-orders. Also, it doesn't really want to go that way right now, so that's why you see this like bumpy poofiness happening. Not great, but if you use heat, it will help tone that down. Do the partings come with sound effects? Yes, as long as you put batteries in it. Okay, so again, that one was Oslo. Okay. Looks like I've got 3 more. I don't have Austin to show, unfortunately, today. I do not. All right, what do we got? Ooh, Zurich. Zurich in triple chocolate R. So yay for my brunettes. All right. Got a lot of center parts here. Here's another center part. How do you heat treat a subtle wave? I would probably use something like John Renault's infrared duo styler, and kind of curl it a little bit. And then if it's too curly, I would just keep going through with the duo styler and straighten it out until the curl is more of like a wave, or the wave that I want it to look. Okay, center part, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. All of these City Collection caps are the same. This one feels heavier, it already feels like a little bit more hair. Okay, oh, I like this color though. This one also feels like bigger than average. This one's like super easy to take off of me. Christy. I'll survive, Christy. By the end of this, you might see me crawling on the floor. Water. I need water. But I'll survive anything for you guys. Okay. This is really pretty. But this one does feel a bit bigger than average. I'm in the desert of wigs. Yeah. Zurich in triple chocolate R. Okay. Yes, you can tighten it up. So for me, I would definitely bring in the adjusters, and then it would feel much better on me. All that being said, just because I do have a petite head in general, I would still have a little bit of extra bulk, but bringing in the adjusters would absolutely help for sure. Okay, Oslo has a center part, I believe. Yes. Yes, it did. Okay. Okay, center part. So you could part this like sort of slightly off center. You need heat to push it down. Wigs have become your passion. Oh, you've joined the club. Amazing. Wigs they're just too much fun. Sorry, I'm just going to show you the color because it's a bit darker than I think what you're seeing. So here's the color back without the light super duper shining on me. So again, here's Zurich and triple chocolate R. I will definitely spin for you guys. What kind of spin do you want? Should you like a pirouette? I'm kidding. I'll just do a normal spin. Density is like a low to medium density, but there's no permatease in this. Do a lace front. Still a very nice lace front, even though it is a darker fiber. Layering, honestly, not a ton of layering in this. Not too much. Trying to maybe, just like a little, but it's not very evident. Okay. This one's coming off. I've got 2 more to show you guys. And then after that, we have a few discontinued styles that I'm going to show you that you can get for 50% off today. And then we're going to call it a day. All right. So again, that one was Zurich. And that was in triple chocolate R. All right, now we've got Munich. All right, we have Munich here in Mocha Maple Brown. Is that my natural color? Triple chocolate R was closest probably to my natural color. I was a medium to dark brunette when I had hair. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'll show you the take again. Munich in Mocha Maple Brown. What was the wig after Oslo? The one we just did was Zurich. Kind of the curly, almost choppy looking one. Okay, left part, extended temple to temple lace front. We still have one more giveaway to do. Open wefted cap, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. So Mocha Maple Brown is going to be a medium brunette with warm highlights throughout it. So it is a warm color. It's a nice light density. Here's your lace front. The neighbor is doing their grass. And I'm like right in the window. And they're like right there. Man, I get so weird when there's people just there. Oh well. Uh-oh, not the neighbor. Beware the neighbor. You just opened Faren, and not gonna lie, she's spectacular. See, Faren is spectacular. I love Faren. Oh my gosh, how do we love this though? This is the style, right? Okay, yes, we can see the part on the top. So again, this is a left part. Close my blinds. I would, but I have none. I have no blinds. I haven't put up any curtains or blinds in this room yet, so I'm just exposed to the world. I'm on a pretty quiet street. Like, we don't have a ton of traffic on the street, which is really nice. It's kind of tucked away a little bit, but the neighbors are out. The dreaded neighbor. Yeah, I can't have blinds. I don't have a light fixture yet. I know, I need the light. There hasn't been as many squirrels here, but I've had a bunny a lot lately. Well, actually, the bunny hasn't visited me lately. The bunny was around a lot a couple weeks ago. I have a lot of squirrels and birds in my backyard, though, so that's fun. And a lot of ladybugs. The kids do love the house, yes. They're enjoying it. This one's really nice and half up, half down. All right, look at that. It's cute and half up, half down with this. Really pretty. All right, I love this one in half up, half down. Looks good. Looks fantastic. All right, I think I've shown you the tag on this one 500 times. I'll show it to you one more time. So this is Munich and Mocha Maple Brown. Robert the squirrel has abandoned me. He just said, see you later, alligator. I'm not coming with you. I'm not moving. So I have not seen Robert the squirrel, unfortunately. We've parted ways. Okay, I've got one more. Munich is pre-order, yes. So all of these styles I'm showing right now are pre-order and available to ship end of July and through August. All of them kind of have their own date that they're becoming available. Okay, next up we have Prague. And we have it in Sienna Spice R. Okay, this one is a left part. We're not putting up for the giveaway yet. We're gonna do our discontinued styles and then we'll do our giveaway. So we have our left part, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefted cap, felt ear tubs, felt ear tubs, AKA tabs, extended felt nape, and Velcro adjusters. Carrot top, a little bit. You know what, my daughter, she's playing baseball this season, and their team name is called the Carrots because they have orange jerseys. So they're called the Carrots, and it's really cute. Okay, here is your lace front on this. And then your left part. Hold on. It's your left part. And let me do a little spin. This one feels big. Like, look how easy I can take this off. This one feels a little bit bigger than average. So again, this one's Prague and Sienna Spice R. It's really pretty. Reminds you of Showrunner. Maybe like a bit of a longer Showrunner. Yeah, this one does definitely feel a bit bigger than average in general. Like, I can move this so easy. I would really have to bring in the adjusters on this one. So for me, with my 20.5 inch circumference head, see, I put the adjusters in right to the center there. And, oof, that's much tighter now. That's almost too tight. I don't think I would bring them in that much. So if you need to, or if your wig is too big for you, bring in the adjusters. It definitely helps. Like, I could wear this now and feel okay, but it's It's very tight now. I don't think I would bring them in that much. So someone said my head is shrinking from no water. Maybe. That's really funny. We'll never know. Okay, so again, this one is Prague in Sienna Spice R. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. All right, that is all I have. I see you guys, you're not wrong. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think my house ate number 12. That is so weird. I swear I grabbed the whole box and brought it here. I definitely have 12, but you know what? There's only 11, and you are right. You guys did the counting correctly. So I am really sorry. I will have to figure out which one didn't get napalm. Like, you guys are on it. You know. You know which one is missing. Oh no. Okay. You know what? I'm going to have to do a hunt. Unless I was only sent 11, which would be strange. We will figure it out. The 12th is sitting with the water bottle. That's right. The 12th is with the water bottle somewhere. I'm really sorry. That is very odd. We will find it though, and hopefully next week. So that'll be something to look forward to, right? The squirrel ate it, the neighbor ate it, my water bottle stole it, the house ate it. Who knows? Okay. We have one more little section of things to do. We just have a few discontinued styles by Beltress that you can get today for 50% off. So I'm just gonna go get them right here. Hold on, I'm still here. And just bringing them closer. All right, holding, yes, good. All right, first up, we have Spice Girl. All right. We still have one more giveaway to do. So we have just a few discontinued styles we're going to show, and then we'll do the giveaway. So we have Spice Girl here, which has your left part. You have, I know, only one Spice Girl. We're missing them all. We need 5 of them. Your extended temple to temple lace front. Spice Girls were my jam. Like when I was growing up, they were it for me. That's who I listened to. They were my childhood. Open wefted cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. What wig is this? This is Spice Girl. That's why we're talking about the Spice Girls. I listened to Spice Girls, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Avril Lavigne. Loved all of them. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I want all of the wigs. That is what I want. More wigs. Any Alanis? A little bit of Alanis Morissette. I had her album. Who else? Oh, my very first CD. Remember the days of CDs? That's when I was growing up. CDs were my thing. My very first CD was Paula Abdul. So funny. And I also like straddled the tape era. I did like cassettes as well. So there were cassettes that I listened to as well. So 8 tracks for your jam. Okay, so here's Spice Girl and Butterbeer Blonde. Beatles, yes, I was past the Beatles era. But no, I was definitely in the Spice Girls, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, all the like boy band, girl band That's kind of when I came into the scene. All right. Here's your lace front. So again, this is for 50% off any colors that are still available. So it is discontinued. So whatever is left is left. Anyways, this is the color Butterbeer Rooted. I can step back. Yes. Is this far enough? Did I show you the back? I did. Do it again. Okay. Next, I've got, what do I have? Oh, another short one. Another short one. Hold on. My comments have stopped. So anytime you see me comment a heart in there, it's just because, well, it's because I love you. That's the number one reason why. But it's also because my comments stop and they do weird things. Okay. Thanks, guys. We just all love each other. We're just all happy to be here. We have hand-tied Bellissima. Full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, 100% hand-tied, very stretchy cap. Look how stretchy that is. Extended felt length of Velcro adjusters. So this is in the color Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. Faint bread, I agree. Everybody here is very funny. We have some comedians in here. Okay, so in terms of fit, this actually in my circumference isn't too big. I would maybe bring the adjusters in just a teensy bit, but with my wig grip on, it definitely makes it fit okay. It's not huge on me. And then in terms of the cap, there's a little extra bulk in it. But remember, there's a lot of stretch in that cap. And there is a good stretch in your circumference. So this is from the Cafe Collection. Cafe Collection. Oh, there it is. So hand-tied Bellissima, Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. So remember, these are all discontinued styles I'm showing right now. So you can get them for 50% off in whatever colors that are still available. No permatease in Spice Girl. But this one here is hand-tied Bellissima. Also no permatease here because it is a 100% hand-tied cap. So anytime you have a hand-tied feature on a wig, you're not going to have any permatease. This one does not have cluster knots, no. So only for belle tress, the only ones with cluster knots you'll see is on the icons on the top. But I will say in any hand-tied cap, like any hand-tied cap, the cap part, if it is hand-tied, has cluster knots on any, doesn't matter what brand. So like, I don't know if you can see, I don't know what I'm showing you. But the cap part of a hand-tied cap is always going to be cluster knots. But for the top portion, if it's monofilament, it will be tied with one fiber typically, but if it is a hand-tied top, then it's tied into clusters. Okay. Next, we are going to look at, what are we looking at? Ooh, I love this one. This one is Teresa. So Teresa is from the Icons collection. So Teresa will have the cluster knots on top because we have a double layered hand-tied top where the fibers are sewn into more than one with more than one fiber in a knot. Then you have your monofilament lace front around your silicone ear tab, partially hand-tied stretch cap, extended felt nape, Velcro adjusters. Okay, so here's Teresa. Love Teresa. If you can get your hands on a Teresa, then you're killing it. This is in coconut milk gray. So I know all of you ladies out there are always like, show me grays. I did show Oslo. Hold on. Oslo today I showed was in raw sugar blonde. Okay, here's Teresa. What does an E in the wig description mean? So you'll see an E on the end of some cafe collection styles, and that just means that it is kind of their upgraded cap from in their cafe collection. So what they've done is they've ended up extending their lace fronts a little bit, and they added Velcro adjusters, and they just kind of improved the cap a little bit. So if it has an E, that means it is their cafe collection with the improved cap. If it doesn't have an E, then it's their original version for the cafe collection, I should say. All right, so here's Teresa. Love Teresa. This is one of those like natural volume styles that I have been really loving lately. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Faren, a little bit. Lace front. The cap for your icons, I find them to be very petite head friendly. They fit average in the sense that like there's a lot of stretch to them in terms of circumference and in your cap, but they also come like tight enough that they fit petite heads really nicely too. All right. Just a couple more to go. And then we're gonna call it a day. Why discontinuing these? I know, you know what? They just have to make room for all the new styles they're coming out with. So they discontinue them so they can come out with more styles. Okay. Next up, I have Saint. So Saint, it's from the the Luxe collection, and it's in toasted walnut rooted. See? So your Luxe collection is a hand-tied cap. You have your full monofilament top, your lace front around your silicone ear tabs, your hand-tied stretch cap here. You have like 2 rows of wefting at the bottom. And then this is not their V version. This is their original Saint. So you don't have the felt nape here, and you don't have the Velcro adjusters. You just have the pull adjusters. So this is their like original cap. This one is fitting smaller than average. This fits my head and my circumference very nicely. Like I would not bring the adjusters in. So this can work for a petite head pretty easily. That being said, it does have stretch, but it already is quite tight on my head. Okay, here is Saint. Oop. Here's Saint in toasted walnut rooted. So these are all made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. This has a lot of that like natural bouncy volume, no permatease. You can part this anywhere you want. It is cute, isn't it? Full monofilament top. I feel like you can just put this wherever you want. But I love how like bouncy this one is. I'm like super into the bouncy styles lately. I'm all about it. Yeah, the bouncy volume with no permatease is just such a natural volume, and it makes me feel like it's just at the salon getting a blowout. Okay, so again, this one is Saint in Toasted Walnut Root Dip. Can you screenshot the name on the card? Sure. Did you do it? Did you screenshot it? Hopefully you did it. Okay. I'm gonna take this one off. So again, remember Saint does, at least this one, fits a little smaller than average, and it fit my head pretty snugly, at least in terms of the circumference. Okay. For anyone waiting for our final giveaway, we're gonna do it real soon. I'm gonna show Rose Ella, and then we'll put up our giveaway after that. So Rose Ella here is another discontinued style. This is from the Cafe collection, and this is like their original cap. And I have it here in the color Chrome. All right, you have a left part and a temple to temple lace front. So their original Cafe collection caps only had temple to temple lace fronts. And if you ever see a Cafe collection style with an E on the end, like we were talking about just a few minutes ago, they changed their lace fronts and extended them. So you didn't have this like hard stop here, which sometimes was a little bit noticeable. So they improved them, and that's when you see the E on the end of a style, that means it's their improved cap. Open wefting, felt ear tabs, extended felt nape, and then again, they also changed it so that you have Velcro adjusters as opposed to these just pull adjusters. Our moderator is a rock star, I would agree. We are very lucky to have her. All right, Rose Ella. This one's not low density. We got some hair on Rose Ella. Look at the hair. Really fun though. And this is in the color Chrome. Wowee, lots of hair. Feel like a lion. Here's your lace front. This one's a little bit big as well. It's a little bit bigger than average, so it's coming off. And then you have that left part. So this is Rose Ella. Lots of hair. Let me show you the tag. So again, you can get this for 50% off. And these are all, remember, made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. All right. Whew, lots of hair on that one. We will put up the giveaway now. So I do have 2 more styles to show you, but we'll put up the giveaway make sure everyone knows over at on our social media channels that in order to enter the giveaway, you have to come on over to our website at shaquelle.com, where you'll see this live pop up for you when you get to that website, and then you can enter the giveaway there. You just click up here, enter your email address, and you'll be entered to win a $200 gift card to Shaquelle. So that is what this giveaway is for. So just enter your email address and you could win a $200 gift card. Yay! All right. Your left part on this one. Oh, this is Delona 16, by the way, everybody. Left part, temple to temple lace front. So again, this is the original cap. So you don't have the extended lace front on this one. Partially, nope, open wefted cap. And your felt ear tabs, nape, and pull adjusters. This is in the color Cola with Cherry, really pretty warm color with some rooting. All right, Delona 16 was always my favorite. I loved Delona 16 back when Belle Tress only had their cafe collection. Can you imagine a day that existed like that? Can you believe that they used to only have a cafe collection? And then one day something happened and they just came out with so much stuff. But I used to love Delona 16, especially the hand-tied version. Anyways, so again, this is Delona 16. I'll show you the tag, Cola with Cherry. Really pretty color, yeah. I find it's a little closer to medium density, and you do have a little bit of permatease on this, just a little bit. Heat-friendly synthetic fiber, but really lovely curl pattern. You could pin this back a little bit, leave some forward. Be a nice little updo too. Gives you kind of like a little messy look. All right, so I hope you're entering the giveaway. Like I said, I've got one more wig now to show you. And then we are gonna see who won the giveaway. So make sure you're entering. Again, it's for a $200 gift card to Shaquelle. Okay. I have hand-tied Caliente, and I know someone was looking to see the color British Milk Tea. So that is this color here. So this is hand-tied Caliente in British Milk Tea, and this is the V version. So we're gonna have that full monofilament top, lace front around your silicone ear tabs, hand-tied cap, and then you have your felt nape with Velcro adjusters. So, hand-tied Caliente, this is our final wig to show. You can get this in the colors that are still available for 50% off. And it's really cute. Hold on, my comments stopped again. Okay, here's your lace front. Any news on the Dallas store opening? Hopefully mid-June. We should be good to go. It's been taking a little bit longer, but hopefully by then. But stay tuned for some news on that. So again, this one is hand-tied Caliente in British Milk Tea. This one does have the bouncy volume going. Half up, half down, you could do. I wouldn't love this one as much in half up, half down, mostly because there's not like layering in the front really. There's like a little bit, but not too much, but could get this back there for sure. But there's also a lot of hair. So I feel like I'm like working my way through a jungle. It's a lot of hair. Okay. So you can do a half up, half down. Just not sure I love it personally. All right, so again, this is hand-tied Caliente. You can get this for 50% off. This is the color British Milk Tea Tangled Jerky. I made it, yeah. I made water. Oh my goodness, I've never been so thirsty in my life. I'm talking for 3 hours and 14 minutes straight. Okay, so here's your tag one more time. Hand-tied V Caliente British Milk Tea. Okay, are you ready to see who won the $200? Let's find out. Calm Crepe. That's amazing. Congratulations, Calm Crepe. Didn't we have a Calm winner from the last giveaway too? We had the fuzzies and the calms today. That's really funny. Congratulations, Calm Crepe. I'm going to send you an email so we can get you all situated with your $200 gift card. That's so exciting. Thank you to everybody who came and joined me today. I appreciate you being here. And I will be back next Tuesday. Same time, same place. And we're going to have some more fun with wigs. Have a great week, you guys. Bye, everybody.